Colourful homes have sprung up from the ruins of New Orleans, replacing the wrecks that were left behind by Hurricane Katrina 10 years ago. The city has embraced revival and the economy is booming. 14,000 jobs have been added since 2010, and business startup rates are 64% higher than the national average.
People pulled together in some amazing ways just to do something as simple as make sure somebody could come back home, so they rebuilt a roof or help someone to find a job. There's some things that I don't know if they ever will change, and it's something about the spirit of New Orleans.
More than 1,800 people were killed and over 1 million people were displaced when the Category 5 hurricane struck in August 2005. To help prevent another such catastrophe, engineers have erected a 26-foot tall concrete wall stretching nearly 2 miles across the Golden Triangle Marsh at a cost of $1 billion.
Well, it's definitely a wake-up call that things need to be improved, and certainly we thought we had protection at the time, and now we do. Modeling and data collection and that type of thing has, gone a long way since the original levees were built to look at what kind of heights you need to protect against.
Not all areas of the city have benefited from redevelopment equally, though. Signs of the devastating storm are still visible across many parts of New Orleans a decade later, especially in the hard-hit Lower 9th Ward. During the hurricane this quarter, like 80% of the city was underwater.
This is the house I used to live in before Hurricane Katrina.
The reconstruction is in large part thanks to the migrant labour of tens of thousands of Latin American workers, but many of them found they were no longer welcome once the work was done.
A lot of them were never paid for these jobs. A lot of companies, after hiring them, would call ICE to pick them up when it was payday and haul them out by the hundreds. So it's a lot that are not here that actually are back home, that have rebuilt the city.
And a huge swathe of locals never came back after the storm. New Orleans now has 100,000 fewer residents than it did before Katrina. Though the landscape and population may have changed, no amount of winds and flooding could wash away the resilience and quintessential charm of the city of New Orleans.